All films start with research, and there's lots of different ways you can research and obtain useful information. Primary research. This is research you do by yourself about a particular product or audiences. You can do primary research by searching it up on the internet or interviews like questionnaire or focus group and talk to people that make similar products. Secondary research. This is research that already exists, and you can do it by web searches to find prior information like how product is made, success, price, and timeline. Also research into the subject matter. For your product, basically you need to find a lot of information about the topic. Audience research. The point is creating media for someone to see or benefit from it. Therefore, it is critical you know who you're making the media for. We call this target audience. Ways we can discuss what the audiences want is through demographics and psychographics to define and group your audiences. But how do we get this information? We get it through quantitative and qualitative research. Quantitative research. Exact information, easy to gather and display, and usually comes in the form of numbers. How to display quantitative research. Make it look professional. Begin with filter questions that use closed questions like yes and no answers. It should be 10 questions short. Only send it to your target audience, and not all questions help you, so only present useful results, and you should end by writing a short paragraph about what you have learned about your target audience. Quantitative data. This is an example of quantitative data, which shows the Nun movie was able to make $110 million out of a $22 million US budget, which tells us this was a success, and we can therefore make The Nun 2 in the near future. Qualitative research is harder to get and measure, harder to display, but when gathered it is more useful and revealing. We get qualitative data through focus groups. Qualitative data. Here are some reviews on the horror movie The Nun. Both these reviewers express their concerns and their opinion after watching the movie. This data can help filmmakers make a better one next time. However, the problem with reviewers is reviewers might be biased, so you won't get accurate reviews. Quantitative research versus qualitative research. Both qualitative and quantitative data are very useful, and you'll usually need both of them. The qualitative data will help you find a more detailed and in-depth set of information, which is good for audience research, whereas quantitative data can be used to find quick information on other things, such as how interested they may be, how much they would pay to watch the film, and what they would want to see included. Quantitative research versus qualitative research. Quantitative data focuses on the colors. How is the smell, the texture, what they feel when looking at it. But qualitative looks at how big it is, the weight and the cost. So qualitative is much harder to find out than qualitative.